Hi everyone, this is Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot, and welcome to your weekend reading for April 10th to the 12th. It's a general reading, meaning it's not going to resonate with every single soul that's out there, so take what resonates, leave the rest, and as always, utilize your own intuition, guys. And a reminder, if you want to be more private and personable, all of my information is in the description box below to set up a private reading. This is a reading on life, love, and career for the weekend. Let's see what messages that we have. And again, if you are new to the channel and you feel guided, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell twice so that you can be notified of all future updates. All right, let's get started with some animal oracle cards, okay, on life, love, and career. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended masters as to what messages that we need to know. What do we need to know this weekend? What do we need to know? What animal spirits are with us for life, love, and career? Oh, here we go. On life, we start off with Armadillo Spirit. Set healthy boundaries. Armadillo Spirit. It's a 3. 3 is all about working together, so I do feel for a lot of you, and we'll go a little bit more into this when we see the tarot spread, but I do feel for many of you this weekend about setting boundaries is that there have been boundaries already in place, and that is happening all over the world, guys, with the pandemic. But this to me feels like making sure that you're setting boundaries within your confined areas too. So some of you are in the midst of being stuck at home or stuck in an environment where you feel like you don't have a choice, and you might be getting a little bit irritable. But know this, that these healthy boundaries that you can still place within your own household, okay? That message was coming strongly. Now for love, we have the Coyote Spirit. Trust in divine detours, okay? Many of you are going into a different direction. And then for career, we have the Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things. It's all about cleaning up. Definitely cleaning something up. All right, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. But this is what I feel strongly with these, because I didn't show these too much. Like I said, these boundaries are definitely in place for life. Love, I do feel like there is going to be some changes that are coming, and we'll see what these tarot cards say. But I do feel like the changes are coming are ones that you have no control over. I'm hearing that you do not have control over this, that it's meant to be in this way for a reason. Some of you are going through a separation. And then tend to the small things. I feel like this weekend, it's all about cleaning up, okay? Some of you might feel like you have someone sneaky too within your presence. But let's see what, let's start off with life. We're gonna start off with life to see what messages we have. What do we need to know on life for April 10th through the 12th? What messages do we have on the Armadillo Spirit? Here we go. We're starting off with the Empress. Interesting. The 3 of Wands. You guys got 2 3s. And the 6 of Pentacles. All about balance, guys, all right? The Empress. She's got it all, okay? She's motherly, she's nurturing. It's also about a rebirth, something new, okay? I feel for a lot of you, the situation that I had stated earlier, that or where you're feeling confined and that you need to really know your worth, know your boundaries, is because with the 3 of Wands, this is about a foundation. So I definitely feel like this is a home environment, a home situation. So this is definitely a message for people in a home situation right now, okay? And this is the one that's coming clearest. I think it's taking great strength for you to work with the individuals that you are living with. And this could be family, okay? So the foundation here is being basically where you are in a waiting game, okay? Many of us are in that waiting period. We're waiting to see what happens, right? There's a need with the 6 of Pentacles, and you might have Earth in your chart here because we have Taurus energy here, but we also have Virgo, Taurus, as well, but in Capricorn. But to me, there's this need for balance, okay? I think this weekend it's really about setting a balance for yourself, making sure that you have some new energy and flow for you. This is about self-love, guys, okay? So make sure if you are sitting here waiting for change, waiting for something, because that's what it feels like. It feels like, oh my gosh, when is the sun going to come out? When can I get out? When can I start doing something? This is about making sure that you're taking care of yourself. You see how all these hands are out here looking at you? This is about having a balance. Are you making sure that you are creating space for yourself this weekend, because there's this need for it, and this might be something new for you. Some of you might have to say, guys, nope, today is my day. I'm spending time for myself. And I want you guys to comment to say today is my day, because I feel a lot of you are not creating that space for you. It's okay to take a nap. It's okay to not clean one day. It's okay to create some space away from the kids, because this handing out, this giving out all the time, trying to make sure everybody else is happy is going to burn you out. And that's what I feel strongly for you guys on life, okay? Now let's see what's on love here with this Coyote spirit. Trust in divine detours. What messages do we have on the Coyote spirit for love? Here we go. We have the 4 of Swords reversed, the 10 of Pentacles, interesting, and the 7 of Wands reversed. Interesting spread here. Okay, so 4 swords. Now, swords is air, so, you know, you could have air in your chart, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but listen, this is all about going within and waiting, right? It's kind of like, okay, let me take a rest, all right? This is reversed. It feels like to me, especially with the 10 of Pentacles here, again, this is a family situation. This feels like something strong that you have a family with. Sorry, singles, but this is what the message is coming about. But this feels for a family situation in love, okay? Now, love can come in many forms, but this feels strongly like a spouse or a long-term partner, all right? I feel like there has been some communication blocks here, struggles and the home front, feeling a little bit like you have to be this defensive energy. You might be dealing with a fire sign here, so Sagittarius, Aries. But listen, with this energy of it, sorry, I was clearing my throat because there's a need for that. With the energy of this, with the fire signs here, with Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, this feels like somebody is quick on their words, quick to confront themselves, feeling like they have the upper hand, like they have to defend themselves, okay? The walls are reversed on both of these. So I feel like you might be dealing with something at home where there might have been some kind of turbulence, where you guys weren't communicating. Somebody always felt like they were in defensive. Maybe you asked them to do something and all of a sudden it's like, well, why do I have to do this? Why can't you do this, okay? It feels like bickering. With the fact that this is centered on the home front here with the 10 of Pentacles, this earth energy that's in between here, because this is about stability, guys. This is about having a balance, and again, a balance. Trust in divine detours. Listen, the divine detours is that, right here, this is what it feels like. It feels like that whatever disagreements or separation is happening within the home, that this is needed, and this kind of goes with the life message, is that it's needed to let go, okay? Meaning that you don't need to hold on to all of this, okay? So I feel like you or the other individual is going to take actions. Could be an apology, could be stating that they've taken some time to sit out. It feels like I'm hearing time out. Somebody took a time out. Somebody's definitely going to put their wand or their staff down here, okay? So it's not about pointing or giving the blame game. This is about stating, all right, let's leave it at rest, because the bigger picture is that we need to have balance. And this weekend, it feels like there's balance coming into this relationship. It just feels like that whatever there was disagreements or separation or aggravation, all of that's going to be laid out on the table, because the communication was blocked. Somebody was very defensive, and this could have been happening for quite some time, but it feels like somebody's definitely letting go, and maybe had set their healthy boundaries, but now saying, okay, well, this is how things are going to, you know, how I feel. I keep hearing this is how I feel, okay? So even though that there were boundaries set, know that these are now healthy boundaries, okay? Stating what you can and can't do within the relationship, and that's what it feels like. All right, let's see what messages we have on career. Tend to the small things with the mouse spirit. The mouse spirit is one of my favorite. It's tiny, sneaky, and I do feel like you have someone. It feels like some of you might be having somebody who is in your business, okay? where it's like they pick up things that you don't want them to get into, okay? Because when I think of a mouse, I think of them kind of sneaking around and, you know, gathering kind of stuff. And, you know, I feel like this person's kind of annoying you. But let's see. Here we go. We have the King of Swords reversed. We have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, feeling like you want to be on your own. Listen, you might be dealing with an air sign here, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I feel like you have somebody within your career front who's logical, analytical, kind of cuts to the point. You know, as truthful as they are, they can kind of come off as harsh too. But this is somebody who gets the job done because they're able to communicate, okay? This is reversed. I feel like you have not been communicating, and now this doesn't necessarily have to be a coworker. This could also be a client situation too, okay? So keep that in mind because it's a general reading. This is an individual who, with it reversed, is stating was not somebody who knew how to communicate very well. As clean and cut as they could about keeping a balance and the truth, they're not good at it. This is somebody who's a little bit arrogant, okay? With the Seven of Pentacles next to this, and they were both reversed, this is about putting all your time and effort into something and waiting for the fruition, right? Waiting for the growth, waiting for a possibility. I feel like with this reversed, you are no longer waiting for this individual. I feel like you feel, it's almost like you feel like they're getting into your business. That's what it feels strongly to me, okay? With the Nine of Pentacles, to me, this is about having success and having, you know, the balance of financially being independent and having those needs to meet on your own, okay? So this is an individual who knows their worth, knows everything in that level. I think the cleanup is this individual, okay? Tending to the small things is like, all right, I gotta clean up the sense of this is no longer working. I realize that I put a lot of work in with this individual. We might have started something together, but I'm still on my own. For those of you where this is a client in a situation, this is someone who you might have been working with for quite some time, who is constantly coming back for little things, and it's like, you know what, this isn't the kind of way I want to spend my energy. I don't want to just get my energy sucked out and burnt out by individuals who constantly want me to give, and I'm not getting anything out of it. I'm not financially getting anything out of this relationship, okay? This is about knowing your worth, guys, okay? So I feel strongly this weekend you're doing that, okay? With the hawk energy here, and there is a hawk on here, this is having a new perception. So I do feel like this individual is still going to be watching you, watching you closely. All right, guys, if any of these messages resonated for you, go ahead and hit like, comment below. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe, and I will see you next week. Take care.